Hello, everyone. It is currently September 14th. It is 12:14 a.m. and I am back with my third episode of the K-Poppin podcast. It has been a long time. It has been 2 months to be exact since my last episode, and a lot has happened since then. And do I have a good excuse for why I haven't done this? No, but there have we have had concert vlogs posted since then, so make sure to check those out. But as far as the podcast, like, I don't know why I fell off of it, so I'm gonna apologize for that. But I'm gonna start it back up because all I do is talk about K-pop anyway. So we're gonna get this back on the road. I'm in my Stray Kids hoodie. I cannot wait till it gets chillier outside, you guys. I cannot wait to wear this. But main thing is, yeah, like I said, it is currently 12:15 a.m. This is a special midnight episode. And why am I doing it so late? Because I went out earlier and I was like, my makeup's already done. Might as well sit down and film a podcast video. And then when I got back, I was like, I'm too tired to film it right now, and I have to like clear out a bunch of storage and like, yeah, I had to do quite a few things before I could get this started. And then I realized like my phone I need to plug my mic into was dead. So I had to plug that up and charge that when I finally got ready to film. So whatever. But now we're here. And we have topics. We have topics to talk about. My camera's already like not fully charged for some reason anymore. So we're about to get this show on the road for real, love. Um So let's start this off with a recap of my summer since the last time we did this podcast was in June. So concerts I've been to since. The last time I uploaded a podcast episode specifically was the weekend after I saw Stray Kids. So since then, and the weekend after like the thing with JB happened where we saw JB, but we did not see JB do a full concert. That happened. But since then, I went to see ATEEZ. I went to see Beyonce. I turned back around. I went to see ATEEZ again. Check out that vlog. I saw ATEEZ here in Atlanta, and it was just so good. And Nashville is like not far from Atlanta or Huntsville, where I'm from. So I literally, the morning of the ATEEZ Nashville show, I hopped in my car, drove home to Huntsville, pit stopped in Huntsville, did my makeup, got dressed, and got back on the road and drove to Nashville, and then drove back to Huntsville that same night. It was a lot, but it was so worth it because ATEEZ's tour and Your Fantasy Tour, it was absolutely amazing. ATEEZ is just one of those groups where it's like you see them one time, it's addicting. It's really, really addicting. And I thought for their past two tours, I've been fortunate enough to have them come to Atlanta for 2 dates, but this year they didn't. And I was like, you know what, I can be okay with this. Like literally, I saw ATEEZ Thursday night, I saw Beyonce the next night, and I saw Beyonce Sunday night, and I had Haechan later on in July, so I was like, I'll be fine. I don't have to go see ATEEZ again. But when that Saturday rolled around, it was like they're coming to a city that's driving distance for me. Like, get up and go. And so I got up and I went, and I don't regret it. But anyways, yeah. Saw ATEEZ, saw Beyonce, and then Psychic Fever fan concert. They did that. It was fun. I can't wait till Psychic Fever comes back here. Actually, pause. I can't wait because we don't have the funds for all these concerts they're dropping, y'all. So actually, Psychic Fever, you can hold on a little bit, but I will definitely want to see Psychic Fever in concert one day because the fan meet was really, really fun. That was good. After Psychic Fever, then it was time for KCON. KCON, you guys know, if wherever 127 is, if they touch foot in this country, if they step foot in the United States of America, I'll find a way to be there. And so I said it before, it really didn't matter if they had nobody else at KCON. I would have went just to see 127 perform their 5 songs and be done. Like, I don't play about 127. I don't play about Dream either. Okay. But anyways, KCON was really fun. It was really great. I had a vlog on KCON, so I'm not going to spend much time talking about it here. I might circle back to it later, but I don't know. But if you want to know more about KCON, you should check out that vlog. And then after KCON, literally the weekend, I came back from KCON on a Monday. And then on Friday, I was back at it across the street from me, actually. And I got to see Extraordinary Heroes thanks to one of my friends who offered me one of her extra tickets she had. Like I paid for it, but like she offered it to me. Like I might not have been seeing if it wasn't for her, I might not have been able to get in to see Extraordinary Heroes. So shout out to her. Extraordinary Heroes was really really good. And Extraordinary Heroes is a group that I keep up with here and there. Like I know all the members. I watch their content every now and then, but I haven't been like listening to their musically like consistently. But like if they have a new song come out and it pops up on my YouTube, like I'm clicking on it, I'm listening to it. But that concert was amazing. I went and downloaded so many songs after it was over. They are really, 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 really good live. And that concert felt really, really, really long. Like they did an amazing, 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 amazing job. And I will absolutely go see Extraordinary Heroes again. So that was great. After Extraordinary Heroes, whoa, Kai. I think, yeah, there was no one else for me to see. So Kai, last week I saw Kai from EXO, and you guys, I said this time and time again, EXO was the first group that I ever knew about. The first K-pop group I ever knew about. The first K-pop song I ever downloaded was "Call Me Baby," and I got into EXO seriously at the end of 2018 when Tempo and Love Shot came out. I got into EXO seriously then. I was 17 years old. I was in high school. I'm now 24 years old. I finished undergrad. I finished grad school, and I'm almost a year into my full-time job. And I finally saw an EXO member live for the first time after all these years. So I'm so thankful. I'm so grateful. That concert was literally so good. Kai is amazing. And somebody commented on my TikTok and they were like, that's the K in K-pop. And Kai is the K in K-pop. Seriously, like that was amazing. His concert was absolutely amazing. He is a performer. He is a performer. He is a performer. He is a performer. I will go see him again and again and again. And the way that concert was, and also go watch my Kai vlog to know more about that. But the way that concert was, like, I cannot imagine how crazy it's going to be when EXO finally comes back. And I can't wait for EXO to finally come back. But when EXO does a tour here, it's going to be crazy. And EXO is also a group. I don't need them to come down here to Atlanta. And that doesn't mean I don't need them to come to Atlanta. I need them to come to Atlanta, but they're a group where it's like they don't come to Atlanta. I'm meeting you wherever you are. You go on tour, I'm meeting you where you at. Like, please come to Atlanta, but if you don't come to Atlanta, I'm meeting you where you're at, wherever. So I will be going to see EXO, and I will see EXO more than once. I absolutely will. I absolutely have to after all these years. So there's that. But yeah, Kai was amazing. And I met Kai as well. And I talk more about that in my Kai vlog too, but that was insane. And so yeah, those are all the concerts I've been to, I believe. But it was a great summer. I don't like the fact that it's not summer anymore. I'm gonna keep it as being summer in my mind because it was just so good. It was so fun. It was so great. It was a great summer. A great concert season. And the concert season isn't over either because now I'm gonna tell you all about the concerts I am going to. This upcoming week, I will be trying to go see the boys. Fingers crossed. Everything goes well with that. I don't have a ticket yet. It's not sold out, but it's not selling the best either. So I hope they still come here, and I hope I see the boys again. The boys is another group. Like if I can see the boys, like I always try to, and I've been lucky enough that the first time, I don't know if this is the first time they went on tour here, back in 2022, they came to Atlanta. And I was living in Atlanta for my internship, so I was able to go see the boys. Literally, my first weekend I was in Atlanta. Last year, when the boys went on tour, it was the day before Haechan, and I was in LA for Haechan. That day I flew into California, literally off the plane, straight to the hotel, shower, changed my clothes, put them on, went to see the boys last year. It was great. And so once again, I'm in Atlanta, so the boys are coming down the street from me. I'll be there. I'll be there for sure to see the boys. They always put on a great show. So trying to see them. And then after the boys, we have TXT. And I finally got my ticket for TXT. I don't have it yet, actually, though. But I got it off of Vivid Seats, which is the same thing I did for AT. So now I'm just waiting for the seller to transfer the tickets. But we finally paid for TXT tickets. So round of applause. TXT is also one of those groups where it's like with TXT, it really feels like a family reunion. Like I've seen TXT on every tour that they've done except for like their very first like rookie um tour thing they did back in 2019 it was, I believe. But like what was the, oh my gosh, L- Love Sick. I'm not gonna do this because if I get their name wrong, I'm gonna be upset. But anyways, the first tour, the second tour they had, and the third tour they had, I was there. I'm gonna be at this one too. So very excited to see TXT. TXT is always amazing, and I'll be sitting with a friend, Naya. Shout out to you. I will be sitting with Naya, and I cannot wait. I don't have an outfit for that. Another thing, let's gather this. I don't know if I talked about this on the last one, but I was very last minute with gathering my outfits for K-pop concerts this year, and that has not changed. That has not changed one bit. Yeah, well, I saw Kai last week. I didn't have the outfit for Kai finalized until the night before, and I ended up wearing something out of my closet, and it worked out. It was really cute. I really liked it, but it was just like I have not been on point with ordering concert outfits. And so seeing the boys this week, pulling something out of my closet, didn't order anything special for that. TXT, who knows what we're gonna wear for TXT for real? I gotta figure that out. Hopefully I can get it together. It's Sunday, but it's like, like I said, midnight ish. But maybe in a few hours I'll be able to wake up and think of what I actually want to wear for TXT and maybe order it and have it get here in time. Let's hope. So yeah, TXT coming up. Then after TXT, the big one is 17's tour. And it's 17's tour. That's the big one because 17's not coming to Atlanta. I didn't really expect it, but it would be nice if y'all came back. But 17's not coming here. So 17 is another group. I mean you where you're at. And by that, I really wanted to go down to Florida because Florida is the closest to Atlanta. Yeah, I think so. Out of the stops they're going to, maybe are they going to Chicago? I don't know. But anyways, I wanted to go to Florida. Literally, what happened was I got in the queue for Florida. They did ticketing on SeatGeek. I'd never used that before. I got in. I saw all barricade seats. I clicked on a barricade seat, and they're not like Ticketmaster where it pops up like, oh, you can't click on this seat, like you're not going to the cart, like this seat is no longer available. What SeatGeek does is it gives you the next best seat, and apparently they said there's like a little disclaimer that you're getting another seat, but I did not see that. Many other people did not see that, so I checked out thinking I had a barricade seat, and I was like, boom, boom, boom. I look at the seat, I'm like, this is not a barricade seat, and I want to be very clear with y'all. I'm I am not a barricade like I don't even know the word, but like I'm not someone who's always on barricade or someone who's like, if I'm not on barricade, I'm not going. No, that's not what this is. But to be very clear, 17 is one of the groups where it's like I want to get barricade for 17 one day. Like I've always said that's one of my old groups. And if it's within reach, I want to be able to get barricade for 17. And that was in reach for me. But like the way that ticket went, it was like, ugh. And so at that time, the Florida stop had gone on sale, but other stops had not. So I was like, no, we gotta lock in and I gotta ask for help. So I posted on my Instagram story saying, like, someone please help me ticket for 17. And so thankfully I had some friends who came together and they helped me get my dream seats for 17. So I will be seeing 17 in Tacoma and in LA. I have never been to Seattle. LA, you just can't get enough of me because it's funny. It's so funny. I was at KCON, and I was sitting down. I was talking to some other carrots, and I had mentioned to them because we were talking about 17's tour, and I was just like, for some reason, like I keep ending up back in LA. Like I don't know why it's like I can't get good seats for other stops because everybody tries for LA for real, but it's like I literally what is meant for me to come to LA, I guess is just meant for me to come to LA because I will get the most impossible seats for LA when I'm not trying to get back out here. And once again, for 17, ended up being able to get a barricade seat for 17 in LA, but couldn't get it anywhere else. Well, I got it in Tacoma. That's why I'm also going to Tacoma. But my friends got my tickets for both of these stops. So if y'all got friends, call on them to help you during ticketing because that's the route I'm going now. Because that one, that was a mission I just couldn't complete by myself, and I was like, I want this really bad, and so I'm so thankful I had people who were willing to help me get that done. So seeing 17 in Tacoma and Seattle, No, Tacoma and Seattle, Tacoma and LA. And I'm very excited for that. I'm very excited for that. Once again, I'm flying out with, I'm going somewhat solo. I just found some people who are going to LA that I've met before. And so we may be staying together. Tacoma. I have not met these people in person before, but like, y'all know how it be with K-pop. I'm using my discernment. I think it's gonna be fun. I think it's gonna be great, and I think it'll be worth it. Really, another thing I want to say: once you travel for a concert for the first time, and when you fly, and especially when you fly alone, and you just see how like freeing that is, and how it's like you can really do things by yourself. I know a lot of people. I see a lot of people like comment on my stuff sometimes, like about going to concerts alone, saying they're nervous. Or I just see people in general talk about being nervous to go to concerts alone. And it's one of those things for safety purposes, always be like cautious and like be smart about what you do. But like as for the actual feeling, once you're in there and you're just like, and my thing is always this, I'm going to see these groups. That's the reason why I'm going to these concerts. Like, so I don't need nobody to be with me to go in there. And I know it's not that easy. I'm being very clear, but that's the mindset I go in with. Like, baby, I'm going to see Hyunjin. I don't care if nobody's with me. I'm going to see him. Like, who knows when I'm going to get the chance to see him again, and stuff like that. So, like, just remember the reason why you're doing it. And also, K-pop concerts. Like, if y'all just open your mouths and just talk to somebody, and hopefully you come across nice people. Because I know everybody doesn't have. You can run into some people at K-pop concerts who are not so. Ugh. But for the most part, you are going to meet people who are nice, who are kind. Everybody's excited to be there for the same reason. And if you're a K-pop fan, you know how K-pop fans are and how much they love to talk about K-pop. And you're there for the same group, so they're gonna love to talk about it. And you know, I met a lot of great people at these concerts, and I'm still in contact with them. And now I'm like traveling out of state with them, and just having them come to Atlanta. We're meeting up here, like at Kai. It was so many people that like I actually knew, and I was just like, this is crazy. Like because it really was a time I was going to K-pop concerts alone, or I was going to. And I've said this before. Literally, my friends when BTS went on tour. Oh, not on tour. My bad. When BTS did their Permission to Dance concerts in LA and Las Vegas, I didn't have good friends like that like K-pop. Matter of fact, oh my gosh, I didn't really have any close friends that like K-pop. I think Raven was probably like one of the only like K-pop friends I really had at the time. And me and Raven hadn't even, we had met in person, like we hadn't met in person at that point. And I don't even know how well we knew each other at the point, like when I was going to see BTS like that. But I didn't have close friends at the time that like K-pop when BTS did those concerts. I had to have my friends that did not care about K-pop the slightest come out with me to go to both of those concerts. Like, shout out to my mom as well, who basically paid for all of us to go see BTS. Because I couldn't go to these shows alone, especially not at that time. A few years ago, I was younger than I was now. But like, I had to take people who didn't like K-pop to concert. My friend Austin, he went to see Blackpink with me, just so because I wouldn't be by myself, you know. But now to be at a point where like I do have, like I always know somebody going to a concert I'm going to, it's a great feeling. And like I know these people because like I'd have met them at concerts, and nowadays even more so, like seeing each other, meeting each other through social media. And you know, you also have to be cautious with that as well. But like, point is, you can find, you can definitely make good friends and lasting friends at these shows, and going alone and just starting to talk to people. So I really hope y'all can find the courage to do that. And like my voice is getting because I've been talking for so long straight with no sip of water. But yeah, what was the point? The point was I'm going across the country with people I've never met before, for real this time. So like, yeah, but I'm excited. I'm really excited. I think this is fun, and I really found that I really like to travel. I really found that I really like to meet new people who share the same interests. I really like to talk to people. I'm really good at getting things started, not great at following through. And what I mean by that is like I create I've now created 3 group chats for Atlanta. I think I created one for people going to see NCT 127 in Atlanta, Stray Kids in Atlanta, and now I just created my third one, which I will be consistent with. I have to. So if you're in it, thank you for joining. But I really wanted to gather people who lived in this area who like K-pop and who wanted to make friends because like I just said, like I've been doing that. I've been able to do that through concerts, but just on a casual thing on a weekend, like just meet up with other K-pop fans in the area. So I started a group chat for that. So if you're in the Atlanta area or frequent it and you want to join it, message me on IG and I'll add you to the group chat. But I'm planning to do events for that. So hopefully my first one will be soon. Just something small at a cafe starting out. We're going to do like an album unboxing of albums and maybe like PC trading or something. But I'm really excited about that. But like I really enjoy meeting people and talking to people. Like it's really fun. So hoping to keep that going. Dang, we really been rambling here. Okay. About me. I gotta actually talk about other things. So it's time to talk about other things. But yeah, 17. 17 also, let me hurry up and list the rest off. SF9 is coming to Atlanta. I like to see SF9. Rise is coming to Atlanta. I want to see Rise. P1 Harmony is coming. Cat's Eye is coming. I don't know how I'm gonna get tickets for Cat's Eye. Cat's Eye is looking like one that's like you didn't get tickets when they went on sale. And you don't want to pay no crazy resale price, then you just might not be seeing Cat's Eye, which I don't know. But I don't have tickets for any of those groups, but I'm hoping to go see them like last minute. Okay, next. Sunghan debuted. Sunghan from Rise, who debuted solo now. And I'm so happy for him. I'm so happy for him. October 13th was a very terrible day for a lot of people. And I was one of those people. Like I was sick to my stomach that day. And I just could not wait for him to debut. And it's crazy enough, the first time I saw Rise was at KCON this year. I went to KCON in 2023 when Rise was still 7, but I literally had to fly back home the day they performed at KCON. So my first time seeing Rise was at KCON this year without Sunghan, and it was literally the same weekend he debuted. So like, what is that about? That was crazy to me, but I'm just so happy he finally debuted. Go listen to his music, and tomorrow, well, I guess today, I'm gonna go try to get his album. So I'm excited about that. But I'm really so happy and I'm really so proud of him. And yeah, so excited to follow his journey. Next, Haechan solo album. Oh my gosh, this needs a video of its own. It needs a video of its own. But Haechan solo album, it came out and he is one of my OO biases. He might be the top one. I don't like to do my rankings because like I don't like to do my rankings, but if you know me, you know he is up there, up there. Like I said, he might be the top one, honestly. But his album came out. I love it. It is so good, and I'm not just saying that because obviously he's one of my old biases of all time. I'm saying it because it's actually so good. I knew it was going to be so good. With a voice like that, he is so extremely talented. He is so extremely talented. It's not. I'm not blinded by anything. It's just the truth. He's amazing. That album is amazing. It's so good. Sorry. It's so good. I'm going back to look at the track list now and just like Roll With Me. I love Roll With Me so much. Like that's my song. Like it's just so like I'm just like, it just feels like a hug. I don't know. Roll With Me is just great. Crazy is the title track. Crazy is really good. But like everything on here is really good. I love What's Your Name? Should Be, Gray Rain. Just it's so many Adrenaline, obviously, but like go listen to his album. I cannot wait for the K-pop stores around me to get his album because I'm going in there and I'm buying every single version. And I don't even do that, but I'm getting every version of Haechan's album. I have to. So there's that. Let's see. CIX just had a comeback as well, and I listened to it yesterday. Flawless as always. CIX is a group where it's just like I can't think about it too much, or I'll get upset. And I don't mean I can't think about them too much. It's like their music, CIX, their music is music when you listen to it and you just look at them and you look at how they perform, and you look at the members and you're just like, you should have way more than you do. They deserve way more. They truly, truly do. I'm telling y'all, if y'all want to just hear pure, pure, pure good music, great music, go listen to CIX. Seriously, seriously, seriously. Their music is so amazing. The members are, this is a strong point for a lot of people. So they are extremely handsome to me. They are extremely handsome. They're extremely good looking. They're talented. They're great dancers. They're great performers. And their music is so good. Stan CIX. So yeah, their comeback just happened. It was great. Yeah, go listen to CIX. Zero Base One just had a full album come out, and I got to do a real cool thing. ZB1 had a collaboration with Rec Room, and they did like a Q&A session, and like the boys, they got on there and they were like answering questions that people submitted, and I submitted a question and they like kind of answered my question. So that was a cool experience. But their full album, I listened to it all the way and it is good. I really, really like Love Sick Game, Goosebumps, Extra, and Long Way Back. So those are the 4 songs that I saved when I did my first run through of the album. But really good album. And once again, we got to see ZB1 at Haechan, and they're a group where it's like, oh, it feels like a family reunion for real too, because I done seen ZB1 every time they've been in the States at this point, and I'm very, very thankful and very blessed for that. It's always a great time seeing them. Next, Cortis, Hive's new group, or is it Big Hit specifically? I think it's Big Hit specifically, I believe, but like Hive. But Cortis, I'm moving, you guys. I'm moving. Like go, go, go. I'm moving. I'm really moving. I was just actually watching an interview. They did the Pink Cabinet with Minju. I believe it's Minju from Islet. And yeah, Martin. Ooh, you so talented. Ooh, you so talented. But all the members, very, very talented. Very, very young, and very, very talented. Ooh, my camera is getting tired of me. But yeah, courses, they about to be a problem. They're already a problem. But I'm like, that fashion song, I like it. I like it. But they're very, very, very talented. Like every time I find out like this member worked on this song, this member choreographed this song, I'm like, these are like hit songs that y'all were working on, and y'all only like 17. Oh my gosh. Amazing, amazing. So excited to see more from them. EXO album announcement. We finally got it December of this year. And the members have been hinting at a tour next year. So I'm going to choose to believe that. I'm going to choose to believe that we'll be seeing EXO next year. We'll be seeing BTS next year. It's like the third gen is resurfacing. And with that being said, let me also bring this up. The fact that I got to see an EXO member this year, I got to see 2 GOT7 members this year. I saw Jackson, I saw JB, I saw Mark last year when I was at the boys concert. He was just in the audience. But yeah, it's just finally. So yeah, I can't wait. I cannot wait for EXO's album. Like I'm so excited. Y'all, I've been bent down. I'm so sorry. Okay. 17's rumored set list for their tour. I'm not going to go into too much detail about that. Oh, my camera's about to die. Okay. 17's rumored set list has Domino and To You on it. I cannot wait to hear that. And then last thing before I wrap up, seeing BTS together again. I am so excited for their upcoming comeback. That's going to be next year. But just seeing the members together, every time I see a clip of them, just any clip of them, even when they're not together, just seeing clips of them now is just like, it just feels so good. And it just really takes me back. BTS is obviously the group that got me into K-pop for real. And I'm just excited for what's to come. And I'm just so happy to see them. Like anything I see them, anytime they go on live, like I just get so happy and excited. But yeah. I'm going to wrap that up now. I didn't mean to wrap it up so quick, but my camera is literally about to die. So thank you so much for watching. And until the next podcast episode. And I don't know, this wasn't as structured as I wanted it to be. even though I have like a list here, but we're going to keep this thing going. So see y'all next time and good night. Bye.